Okay, hello, welcome to my little experiment here in media manipulation on the Burma story. We're looking here at a blog called Geezer Power under the Believe It or Not heading here. You'll see there's a reprint of a story from the Daily Mail UK. Headline, Burma, thousands dead in massacre of the monks dumped in the jungle. So you can see it's quite a sensational piece of information there. Story's written on Monday, October 1st, 2007. And I'll go to the lead paragraph here. Thousands of protesters are dead, and the bodies of hundreds of executed monks have been dumped in the jungle, a former intelligence officer for Burma's ruling junta has revealed. The most senior official to defect so far, Hla Win, said, "Many more people have been killed in recent days than you've heard about. The bodies can be counted in several thousand." So that's pretty extreme information there, and most Westerners haven't heard this story because it didn't get much play for some reason or another. If you scroll down to the bottom here, let's see if they printed the whole story. We should be able to click the more here and go to the Daily Mail's website. And it's strange. There's a different story. It says Burma UN envoy meets top general as regime blames foreigners for violence. That was last updated at 13:20 p.m. on 2nd of October 2007. So about a day after the first story there. So perhaps the blogger here has misprinted it, or we shall see. I don't really think so. It's called Geezer Power. I don't think the blogger is lying here. So rather than give up, let's take a look at, use some Google here. And we can take a phrase from the story. Let's take dumped in the jungle, copy that to the clipboard, bring it on over to Google, put it between some quotation marks and see what happens. And there's that story, the replacement story or something. Burma UN envoy meets top general as regime blames foreigners. Here's a reprint of the story we are looking for on Common Dreams. But we still don't see the Daily Mail's version of that original story. But I'm going to use my favorite Google trick here, the site search. We'll search on dailymail.co.uk on that phrase, dumped in the jungle. And as you can see here, the second entry up is the story we're looking for, presumably. Thousands dead in massacre, the monks dumped in the jungle. And here's the line from the story. So let's click on that link and see what happens. Oh, we get to the replacement story again. So apparently, for some reason, after one day, the Daily Mail took down that story with the sensational headline of bodies being dumped in the jungle, has replaced it with the much more sleep-inducing headline, UN envoy meets top general. In fact, the two stories are pretty much the same. The only thing is, to find any mention of the hundreds of bodies, you have to go down to this paragraph here. Let me find it. The reports follow claims from a former intelligence officer. Other reports cite him as a general, actually, not a former intelligence officer. And some say he's a major, and he seems to have 2 or 3 different names similar, but I'm not sure why the journalists can't get their story straight on this. This is paragraph 29, and then after some more background information here, including some stuff about fuel hikes in the middle of August, and junta leader meeting an envoy, and down past another picture, we see the same guy, but here he's not clearly identified as the same guy as the most senior official to defect so far, Hla Win. It's the same intelligence officer slash major slash general. Many more people have been killed in recent days than you've heard about. The bodies can be counted in several thousand. So there you have it. The Daily Mail doesn't want to upset people. They would rather you read this. My question is, what about all those web surfers that on October 1st found this story, thousands dead in Massacre of the Monks, and bookmarked it? Their bookmarks now lead to this story. I really don't think that's fair provision of the news by this respectable newspaper. That's about all I have to say. Thank you very much.